Hi, Aquarius. Thank you for clicking here. You have reached Elsie at 10 of Cups Tarot. If you are new, happy welcome. If you are, one of the old crew, happy welcome. Thanks for clicking here. If you are not subscribed, if you want to just hit the subscribe button and the bell, it'll let you know whenever I upload, which is actually quite regularly. I'm uploading at least once a week. So I am now doing this as a full-time job, so I'm really excited to do that because I can do the thing that I love all day long, which is wonderful. So I have changed it up just a little bit for the weekly wisdom. So the weekly wisdom is going to be today, instead of the animal medicine cards, it is going to be notes from the universe. And then we are going to use the Power of Love deck, and that's an oracle deck. And then we're going to ask for a little more clarification with the Thelema Tarot. So let's start here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Aquarius. You can please give me the information that Aquarius needs to know for their highest good from the 11th of November to the 18th of November for the weekly wisdom. Over here. Oh, that's a good one. Convince yourself, not others. You are first. You have to convince yourself first before you can convince others. And really, should anybody need convincing? If you want to be with that person and they want to be with you, should you really need to convince them? No, absolutely not. They should just know that they want to be with you. And it could take time to do that, right? It doesn't all come overnight. So convince yourself and not others. It says here, the need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. Let me read that again. It says, the need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need. Wow, that's really good. Because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more of an effective way. Hi-ho, the universe. That is a great card. Introspect is just so necessary in living this life. So convince yourself and not others. Okay, let's go with the Power of Love here. I will pull one from the sort of middle. Responsibility. It says, you are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So I think people see you as a beacon. I think that people come to you because they know that you're kind and loving. They feel that from you. And it's like you've taken it on as a responsibility to be able to listen, be empathetic, sympathetic, and sometimes to give advice. So you could be the Empress. You could be the Empress or the High Priestess. So let's ask for clarification or more information on these two cards here, Spirit, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the collective sign of Aquarius, November the 11th to the 18th. Oh, we had one fall out. That one. Okay. All right. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, right. Good. Okay. So convince yourself, not others. You need to convince yourself that it's okay to be single. It's all right to be single and abundant and beautiful and smart and wonderful. And it's okay for everybody to want to get to know you and hang around you and hang out with you because you're gorgeous and you're handsome. And when you walk in a room, people see that in you, the confidence, the kindness, the smile. So you really are convincing yourself and not others, right? It's love that you would have for yourself. This is self-love, right? So when you have love for self, then that's what you emit. You don't even have to say a word. When you have self-love, that oozes from you. It's the confidence and the kindness and the love that you have for yourself that will permeate to the outside. Because you are the Queen of emotion. So the Queen of Cups is someone who is loving and kind and supportive and just all, I picture her as a wraparound hug, you know, someone who's, it's okay, you're going to be fine. So you could be someone who is either in the presence of this person, or you could be this person. You could also be single. Maybe you are single and you are the Queen of Cups. That could very well be, but just make sure that you're convincing yourself of that before you try and convince others of it. And we've got responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. And it looks like you're absolutely aware, because you have come to the end of learning a lesson. So the World card shows up when you're about to close a chapter, and the reason you're closing the chapter is because you've learned the lesson. And so this means that you've learned the lesson. You can close the chapter, and life is never going to be the same again. You never have to think about that thing again. So once you come up against the World card, it isn't writing another chapter. It's throwing the book away and starting brand new. So things are never going to be the way they were. You are going to be a new person after this, and there's going to be lots of reciprocity. You're going to meet, friends, family, a lover maybe, that is going to give 100% as you give 100%. And I can tell you from experience that that's a lovely feeling. Not having that in my life, and then having that in my life is really wonderful. So I hear it said that 50-50, you should always give 50-50. It's not the truth in relationships. 100%. Each of you gives that. If you each are always thinking about each other, then you never have to worry about this, because that's just the natural outcome of having the responsibility of what energy you bring to a space, right? That's all I have for you, really, Aquarius. You know who you are. I think that you do. I think that you don't have to really convince yourself, because I think that you know who this person is. I think you already have self-love. That's what I'm feeling. So if you are this person, people are seeing you as beautiful as this, being kind and loving and full of emotion and energy and water. So, all right. That's all I have for you today. It is, this is till the 18th, so I will see you next Sunday with your weekly wisdom. And if you need anything from me, my email address is down below. Please read anything that you need to know about this reading in the description below. I am right now having a $10 off a $60 pre-recorded reading. So if you want to have a reading based on your personal energies, please email me and I'll let you know what my process is. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.